Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video, and I'm doing something a little different this time because I know a lot of you guys are always asking me on how I do my eyebrows and how I do my eyeliner, so I decided to base a complete tutorial just on that. So keep watching and see how I do my eyeliner and my eyebrows. And this is where my intro comes in. Okay, great. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is I like to brush out my eyebrows. So I'm just going to brush them out like that. Okay, and just know that this is my natural eyebrows. So I have nothing on them. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow. And this is the Dip Brow in Ebony. This is what I use all the time. I've been using this same shade. So I'm just gonna go in, and we don't want a lot of product because this goes on pretty dark. So what I personally like to do is I like to start off right on my, like right where my, what is it called?
2,000 years later.
Where my arch is, like on top of my arch, I like to start there. And I like to shape out my eye, my eyebrow. So I'm gonna go right. So I'll start a little forward and I'll draw just like a line going down. Just like that. Can you guys see that line right there? So I'm just gonna go down right there, just outlining the outer parts. And then I'm gonna go in a little forward. Basically, I just like to outline it before I start filling it in, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. Just outlining it. Making sure I don't overdraw. Something like that. Can you guys see that line right there? I personally like to end right here. I don't like to go all the way. I just prefer having that more of like a natural line here instead of having like that sharp drawn on line. So I'm just gonna kind of like trace that line again, making it a little darker. And going down like that. I'm just gonna brush it out a little bit. Again, this is how I do my eyebrows. I'm not saying this is the right way to do your eyebrows. Okay, and then I'm going to now draw underneath. I'm going to draw the bottom line right here. So I'm going in for my arch. And I'm just going to take it out like that. If you can see that right there. So I'm just tracing my eyebrows. Exactly like that. And then I'm going to start back at my arch from the top. Now I'm just going to connect my lines down there. So it's going to look like that. And since you already have it outlined from here and all down here, I'm now just going to fill it all in. I'm just going in with light strokes, nothing too much. Like that. And I'm just going to brush it out. Like that. So you're gonna have something like that, and now I'm going to go in my dip brow and I'm just going to outline the bottom from my very beginning of my corner where my eyebrows start, and I'm just gonna connect it from where I ended. So I'm just gonna go from here, and I'm gonna do this as lightly as possible, and then I'm gonna take my brush and I'm going to kind of stroke upwards. So I'll go, here, I'll show you. So I'm going like this. Something like that. So now I'm going to go upwards like that. And I'm going to be very light on my brush because I want it to be somewhat natural looking. And not too... like that. And then I'm going to brush it out. Just like that. And then just keep doing that until you get what you like. So our eyebrow's going to look something like that. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference between the two. So once you have that, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to be using this Master Concealer by Maybelline. And this shade is 20 Light. I like to go in with a lighter shade just so it can highlight my eyebrows. Put a little bit of it on the back of my hand. I usually like to go in with like a really tiny fine brush. Something really small. And then I'm just going to outline my eyebrows. I'm going to start from the bottom. Just to kind of bring more attention to the shape of my eyebrow and to clean up any kind of mess. Something like that. And now I'm just gonna lightly bring it to the front. So that's what you have as your eyebrow right now. Okay, and then if you notice any kind of bald spots, this is when I will go in and I'll start filling it in for myself. So right here, I'm just gonna go back in, make it a little darker, just so it all blends out very nicely. And so yeah, then after you have your eyebrow done, you think you're okay with it, you're satisfied, I'm going to just go in with like a flatter brush like this, and I'm just gonna blend everything in. And there we go, and just blend it at the top. And as you can see, my eyebrow now looks quite highlighted. After you have it blended in, your eyebrow is done. So that's how I do my eyebrow. I'm now going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, so I did my other eyebrow. Wow, I can't talk, guys. I did my other eyebrow off camera, and now we're going to move on to eyeliner. As you guys can see, my sister says this all the time. She's like,
Lucky, your eyes look so tiny without eyeliner.
yeah, they do. I started learning how to do eyeliner in grade 10. I started off with those pen ones, the steel pen one, and I used to be obsessed with that until like I was gifted this drugstore liquid, and I was like obsessed with it because it used to dry matte, and like I was like obsessed with how it looks. And then after that I started learning how to do it with liquid, and then salt. Everyone knows how obsessed with salt I am. She recommended Sephora's High Precision Eyeliner. I always thought her eyeliner was like so nice. So I started using this one, and ever since, this is the only eyeliner that I ever use. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and it's not that expensive. I think it's like, what, 15 bucks you could get it at Sephora. And most of the eyeliners over there are like so expensive, so I don't think it's that bad. Anyways, it does dry matte, but it's not waterproof. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. So what I like to do for my eyeliner is I like to start off with the edge of my eye, and I like to just kind of flick my wrist out towards my eyebrow, like the end of my eyebrow, to kind of make the wing that I am so famous for. So I'm just gonna start off with the edge of my eye. And it's kind of like flick. And you flick it. And then I'm going to start off right in the middle of my eyelid, and I'm now just going to trace down to where my eyeliner ends. Oh, I'm getting eyeliner on my hair. Okay, ignore that. So going from the center of my eye and down to the edge of the wing liner that I kind of drew. And then starting from where I ended, I'm now going to kind of line the two together to the wing liner that I drew the outline down here. So I'm going to go from here and just kind of just tracing what's already there. So it's kind of like that. And then you have this like kind of like this gap between the two, so it kind of looks like an L. Like a really messed up L. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and just trace from the top and just kind of connect it like that. And then I'm going to go back to my wing liner, and I'm just gonna make it sharper. I'm just gonna make it kind of like that. So that's how you get the eyeliner. And once you're like satisfied with how it looks, like I really like that thin eyeliner. So I'm now going to go in and trace anything that I have to trace. Go over it, make it look nicer. Then I'm gonna go in at the top. And there you go. That's kind of how I do my wing liner. And of course, this is just how I do it. And it's kind of like you do it to the shape of your eye. Here's a hack for you guys. If you mess up your eyeliner and you don't want to take it all off, what you can do is you can take your concealer, any kind of concealer, and then you can kind of put it a little bit at the end of your hand, and you can kind of just trace the bottom of your eyeliner to give you and like to clean any kind of errors that you make. So just like underneath, so it'll give you like that thin, like really pointy eyeliner that some people love. And concealer really helps. Like when I first started eyeliner, I used to use concealer. Oh no, I used to use makeup remover, and I used to kind of remove any kind of excess eyeliner that I didn't like. And then I started using concealer because I watched a tutorial once on Instagram, and I was like, mind blown, guys. I was shook. It looks completely natural. So yeah, that's how I do my eyeliner. I'm now going to do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, so that's how you do, or that's how I do my eyeliner and my eyebrows. It's not much, honestly. It's kind of like practice makes perfect, and I will always say this because that's literally how I've learned how to do any of my makeup. Trust me, my eyebrows were so bad in high school. I had, oh my god, I had this one girl like literally tell me to lay off the dip brow. So if that makes you guys feel any better, my eyebrows have come a long way, and I genuinely think that sitting down and just practicing will really help. If you liked this video, don't forget to click the like button down below, and if you would like to see more from me, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below, and comment down below if you would like to see a tutorial on this hairstyle. The longer my hair gets, the more I want to experiment with it, so maybe I'll make some hair videos. Anyways, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye!